Hello there, welcome to my channel. Today I'll be showing you how to make bagara chawal. Bagara chawal goes well with dalcha or dal gosht, as well as kormas or chicken curries. So let us go through the ingredients. Here I have taken 3 cups of rice. This is normal long grain rice, and I have washed and drained it. 1 medium sized onion thinly sliced, 1 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste, and for every 1 cup of rice I have taken half teaspoon salt. So this is 1.5 teaspoon of salt. And now from the spices, this is half teaspoon of garam masala powder, 2 cardamoms, 1 bay leaf. This is 1 teaspoon of shahi zira or caraway seeds, and this is 2 inch of cinnamon stick which I have broken into pieces, 5 cloves, 5 peppercorns, and this is called as aniseed flour or badam fool or chakra fool as they call it in India. So now moving on to the seasoning of the rice. So here I've heated 1 tablespoon of normal cooking oil, sunflower oil. I won't be adding olive oil because olive oil imparts a very strong flavor to the seasoned rice. So we'll start by adding all the masalas in this, and very quickly we'll add the onions, and we're going to cook this till the onions turn slightly brown. You may reduce the flame and cook it on a low flame. I'll be adding some salt right now. This is only to speed up the cooking process of the onions. If you feel that you want more of oil, you can surely add, but I like to cook in minimum possible oil. Now we're going to add rice into our onions, and I wanted to tell you one more thing, that to this 3 cups of rice I'll be adding 5 teacups of water. I'm using this teacup, so I would be using 5 teacups of water. And along with the rice we're going to add the ginger garlic paste. As you can see, I have added the rice and the ginger garlic paste. Now I'm going to add 5 teacups of water. I have left some because we're going to mix it first. Another method is your water level should be this much level more than what your rice is. Okay, so you have to insert your finger and just check that your water level should be at least this much level above the rice. Now I'm too scared to put my fingers into the rice, so I never add like that. I just add the water. So we'll be adding the rest of the water. The onion is looking too pinkish in the video, but it has browned a bit. So this is why you are seeing this brownish, slightly brownish water. So now we'll let it boil and then we'll put it on simmer. The rice has come to a boil. At this point, if you feel the water is less, you may add, but I feel it's all right. It's very perfect enough for having fluffy rice. So I'll be covering it and cooking it on a low flame. It had been boiling on a high flame, so now I will put it on simmer and let it cook for another 10 minutes. Now as you can see, the rice is cooked almost 90%. Now for the rest 10%, I'll be adding only a handful of water. Just sprinkle it all over. We don't want to put any more water. This is quite fluffy, as you can see. And now we're going to cover and let it cook on sim for another 7 to 8 minutes. So let's check on the rice. Yes, it's done. And can you see how fluffy it is? Each and every grain is so different. It's not even sticking. So now the bagara chawal is ready. We'll switch off the flame and now we'll serve it. The bagara chawal is ready to be served. Garnish it with fried onions and some coriander and mint leaves. This is the way you serve it. So when your guest will see it, they are going to leave everything else and jump on this rice. And I have served it with dalcha or dal gosht. So this is do try it. Let me know, post your comments, and do like and subscribe my channel. Subscribe to my channel, and please share my videos with your family and friends. Thank you for watching my video.